Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is the final opening game of the division series. And this is the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's playing Game 1 of their series. The Oakland A's won the American League West. Meanwhile, the Yankees got the wild card, so they will be the road team, even though the A's did at least 10 games better than what they did in the real season, but that's why you sim the games. All right, starting pitchers for both teams. For the Yankees, it is Chien-Ming Wang. And for the Oakland A's, it is Joe Blanton, who, of course, is the answer to the last pitcher to ever hit a home run in the World Series and probably ever will, with both these now having the designated hitter. All right, the Yankees starting lineup is leading off and playing left field is Johnny Damon. Batting second, playing shortstop, Derek Jeter. Batting third and playing right field, Bobby Abreu. Cleaning up and playing third base is Alex Rodriguez. Batting fifth and catching is Jorge Posada. Batting sixth and the designated hitter, Hideki Matsui. Batting seventh and playing second base is Robinson Cano. Batting eighth and playing center field is Melky Cabrera. And batting ninth and playing first base, Doug Mankiewicz. And the defensive alignment for the A's in the outfield. In left field is Shannon Stewart. In center field is Nick Swisher. Right field we have Jack Cust. From third to first it is Jack Hanahan at third, Marco Scutero at short, Mark Ellis at second, and Derek Barton at first, and Kurt Suzuki behind the plate, catching Blanton. All right, and here is Johnny Damon. 3-7 against a righty. It's a fly ball to center. And Swisher puts it away, one away. And here's Derek Jeter. By the way, the former and future Indian count that they'll do with that game, Johnny Damon is 1. Here's Derek Jeter. 3-7. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Bobby Abreu. 2 down, nobody out. Or 2 down, nobody on, I should say. And a 1-6. And that ball is driven deep to left field, right field. And going back to the warning track to the wall is Cust. And the Yankees have a 1-0 lead. So that's a 1-6, so 1-8 chance, and that's a 6. So that will mean the Yankees take a 1-0 lead, and here is Alex Rodriguez. (5-9), and that ball is grounded to third. And Hanahan, another former Indian, that's 2. Throws out Rodriguez, and that will retire the side, but the Yankees get on the board. And after a half inning, it's the Yankees 1 and the A's coming to bat. And the batting order for the A's is Stewart, Barton, and Swisher, Cust, and Tampa Bay Rays legend Dan Johnson as the designated hitter. Then Ellis, Scutero, Hanahan, and Suzuki. Here's Shannon Stewart. 2-9 against a righty as a fly ball to left. And Damon cruises under it, makes the catch, 1 away. Here's Derek Barton, first baseman. Only one left. 3-5. And that is ripped over the center fielder's head. And into second with a double is Barton. And that brings up Nick Swisher, former Indian number 3 in this game. Ohio State University alumna. Switch hitter batting left-handed. The A's with a chance to get the run back. Not that time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down for Jack Cust. 2-10, and he draws a walk. So first and second, 2 down, and here is Dan Johnson. 3-3. Ooh, that'd have been a home run chance for super advanced, but probably would have failed anyway. But that's a fly ball to right, and that will retire the side. After 1 complete, it's the Yankees 1 and the A's nothing. And due up is catcher Jorge Posada. Oops, that was a 2. So 2-9. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Hideki Matsui, former World Series MVP in 2009. Or would be a future MVP, but World Series MVP. 3-9, and that's ripped into the gap, and into second with a double is Matsui. Here is Robinson Cano. Certainly was on track to be a Hall of Famer before he got involved in PEDs. And here's the pitch to Cano. 2-5, swing and a miss, strike 3. And now up Melky Cabrera, former Indian, number 4. Played 1 season with us, I believe. 5-6. And that is just a deep fly, and that'll get over the head of the center fielder, Swisher. Scoring from second is Matsui. And the Yankees now have a 2-0 lead. And that brings up Doug Mankiewicz, former Minnesota Twin. For 7 against a lefty. That's ripped into center field. Scoring from second is Melky Cabrera. 3-0 Yankees. And they are going to possibly get Lenny DiNardo loosening in the pen. He's their long guy. And there's Johnny Damon, flew out his first time up. 5-2 against a lefty, weak ground ball to first. And Barton goes to the bag himself, steps on the bag, but that will retire the side. But up for the Yankees, get 2 more and lead 3-0 going to the bottom of the second. And Wang will face Ellis, Scutaro, and Hanahan. Hanahan, of course, another former Indian. Scutaro, I believe, might have come up as an Indians farmhand, but never played for them. I believe that's what happened. All right, so here's Mark Ellis. 4-6, I'll re-roll the D20. It is not needed, so that's a ground ball to short. And Jeter throws out. Ellis went away. And here's Marco Scutaro. 2-9. And there's a base hit to right field. So Scutaro with the 1-out single will not be held on. Here's Jack Hanahan. Light hitting. It's not so light hitting if he has normal power. 1-8. And he tells me to go light hit that. That will be off the wall. Scudero not being held on makes him a 14. The center fielder is Cabrera -2. Down 3 runs. I think they'll hold him at third. But the A's have 2 in scoring position. Looking to get back into the game. Here's Kurt Suzuki, the catcher. Another 4-6. And the infield is playing back. So, let's see if we could get a runner to score here, second and third. I used the super advanced ground ball chart. Second and third. Hit the shortstop or second base. So, Suzuki grounds one to short. Jeter will throw to first. Scoring from third is Scudero. Going to third is Hanahan, but there are 2 outs. But the A's cut the deficit to 3-1. As Suzuki gets high fives throughout the dugout. Here's Shannon Stewart. Four, and there's a fly ball to shallow left. Coming in is Damon. He makes the catch to retire Stewart and retire the side. But the A's do get a run back, and we go to the top of the third. 3-1 Yankees. And Jeter, Abreu, and Rodriguez do up here in the top of the third. 4-7. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Jeter has gone down for the second time on strikes today. And here's Bobby Abreu. 6-5. Shortstop chance. A 15 for Scudero will be in range. And he will make the play to retire Abreu. 2 up, 2 down. That was 15. And here's Alex Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time up. 3-7 again, and that's a 1-5 double chance, but an 18 is too high. So tracking that down will be Shannon Stewart, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Yankees here in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. And we go to the bottom of the third, 3-1 Yankees. And Chien-Ming Wang back on the mound. They'll face Barton, Swisher, and Cust. All right, here's Barton. 6-5, and against the lefty, a 1, and that it's by a diving Johnny Damon and past Cabrera. And into third with a triple is Derek Barton. So he's halfway to the cycle and he's got the hard parts done. And they will play the infield back. They'll give up a run for an out. Here's Nick Swisher. Tie the game with one swing of the bat. 2-5. Not that way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And he's down on strikes for the second time. Here brings up Jack Cust, who is a true 3 outcome person. If you ever see him, walk, home run, or strikeout. Six, 9. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball to second. That should get the run home. Yep. So weak ground ball to second. Cano throws to Minkiewicz. That will retire Cust, but scoring from third is Barton. And it is now a 3-2 game. So base is empty, 2 outs. for Dan Johnson. 5-7, and Johnson rips that one and into second with a double is Johnson. And here's Mark Ellis try to get the A's tied. Grounded out his first time up. And 4-5, ground ball to third. Rodriguez throws to Mankiewicz, and that will retire the side. But the A's get a run closer, and now trail 3-2 going to the top of the fourth. And Posada, Matsui, and Cano here in the fourth inning. And here's Posada, struck out his first time up. 2-7, fly ball to center. And there's Swisher to take care of that. One away. Of course, Swisher would later go on to play for the Yankees, or play for the Yankees before. Here's Matsui. 6'4", shortstop X12 will not be in range. Scudero is an E21, so we'll need a 7-11, I believe. Yeah, 7-11, because he's the same as Johnny Peralta. And a 6, and he bobbles it and just puts it in his back pocket. And Matsui will reach on an error. And they will not hold on to Matsui. Here's Robinson Cano. Struck out his first time up. 5-10 against the lefty. Ground ball to first. Barton throws to second to get Matsui, and that's all they will get is Cano reaches on a fielder's choice, and he will not be held on either. 2 away. Here's Melky Cabrera. Another 3-7 roll. I'm getting good at rolling those. That's a base hit to center field. Cano not being held on makes him a 13. Let's see, the second with 2 outs makes him a 15. And then, of course, the A's outfielders have terrible arms. Plus 2 more. 13, 15, 1-17. And they'll just let him go to third. So, first and third. Here's Doug Mankiewicz. Singled his last time up. 3-4, popped him up behind home plate, and Suzuki throws off the mask and makes the catch, and that will retire the side. But the Yankees threatening, but do not score. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Yankees 3, A's 2. Chien-Ming Wang facing the bottom third of the order. Scudero, Hanahan, and Suzuki. Of course, Kurt Suzuki was in my 2016 Minnesota Twins replay. So he was a catcher for a very long time. Very serviceable catcher. Another 2-9, and that is ripped into right field for a base hit. And Scudero is 2 for 2. He will not be held on. Here's Hanahan. .310. Ground ball to short. Jeter to Cano to Mankiewicz. Double play. 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Kurt Suzuki. Five, 2 against a righty, single on a 1. Alex Rodriguez handles that, and that will retire the side. So both pitchers have faced 18 batters through 4 innings, so we'll see how much longer they go. Going to the top of the 5th, Yankees lead 3-2. Top of the order, Damon, Jeter, and Abreu due up for the Yankees here in the top of the 5th. And a 1-6 found the field goal there. Ground ball to short. And Scooter Rowe retires Damon, 1 down. And here's Derek Jeter. 2-7, Jeter draws a walk. And the A's will get bullpen action. Andrew Brown and Ruddy Lugo loosening in the pen. And Jeter will definitely be held on. He'd be 1-10 to try to steal, but they won't. But Bobby Abreu actually handles the stick pretty well, but I'd rather use him as a power hitter rather than a hit and run guy. So it will not use the hit and run here. Here's Abreu. 5-6. And that's ripped into center field and rattles around. Jeter being held on makes him a 16. Let's see here. That goes to center field. So that's Swisher with a +2. 1-18. Jeter will score and he'll throw home to see. And that's a 9. And Jeter is in safely. And the second is Abreu. RBI double for Abreu, and he's halfway to the cycle. 4-2. And here's Alex Rodriguez. 4-5, popped him up, shortstop, and he makes the catch. And excuse me for any sirens you might hear. 2 down. And here is Jorge Posada. 3-5, 1-17. That's a 14, but only going to third is Abreu. Runners on the corners with 2 down. You want to see if Blanton can get out of this. This will most likely be his last batter. And here's Hideki Matsui. And ground ball to second. And they'll take the short way and go to first. And that will retire this side. The Yankees get a run and lead 4-2. And that will most likely be it. Andrew Brown is loosening in the pen. And he will come into the game in the 6th. All right, here is Chien-Ming Wang, 3rd time through the order himself. Top of the order, Stewart, Barton, and Swisher. And a 4-6 ground ball to short. And Jeter throws out Stewart, 1 down. Here's Derek Barton. 1-11, fly ball to left. And Damon puts it away, 2 down. Here's Nick Swisher, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Six three, either side. That's a base hit to center field. So Swisher gets his first hit of the day. He will not be held on. Here's Jack Cust. 2-8, and he draws a walk. And the Yankees might get bullpen action themselves. Let's see, we have Jose Veras and Luis Vizcaino loosening in the pen. Here's Dan Johnson. Two, 5, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire the side. We go to the 6th. A new pitcher for the A's will be Andrew Brown. The Yankees might take out Wang here, maybe pretty quickly. They might have a little bit longer of a leash because they have the lead. But all right, here's Andrew Brown to start the 6th. Blanton goes 5 innings, gives up 4 earned on 7 hits. Walked 1 and struck out 4. All right. Robinson Cano be the first batter to face Andrew Brown. And here's the pitch to Cano. 4-8. Double on a 2, but that's a 14. So that is caught by the right fielder. Cust, 1 away. And here's Melky Cabrera. 1-5, fly ball to right. Once again, Cust puts it away, 2 down. And here is Doug Mankiewicz. 6-7 against the lefty, second base X, and a 7 will be in range for Ellis as a 2. Will easily make that play and retire the side. So Brown sets the Yankees down in order. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. This is Wang's point of weakness. He will face Ellis, Scutero, and Hanahan here in the 6th. Ruddy Lugo is loosening in the pen. He will come out for the 7th. Okay, so here's Mark Ellis. .210, and Wang gets rudely greeted, and that's a leadoff double. And that will be it for Wang here in the 6th. It's a little early to go with Vizcaino. They'll go with them. So here's Luis Vizcaino. come in. And he'll face Scudero, who's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. Three, 4. And against the righty, popped him up. Second baseman Cano calls for it. And that will retire Scudero. Here's Jack Hanahan, 1 for 2 with a double. For 8, popped him up. And the second baseman Cano again. Retires Hanahan, 2 away. Here's Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. 1-6, ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. So we go to the 7th. Ruddy Lugo will be making an appearance. Jose Veras is loosening in the. Actually, no, Jose Veras is going to loosen. We're going to try to save Jabba Chamberlain for the 8th inning to possibly lead into Mariano Rivera. Okay, so Ruddy Lugo coming into the game. Second reliever for the Oakland A's, and he will face the top of the order, Damon, Jeter, and Abreu. Damon 0 for 3 with a fly out and 2 groundouts. 4-7. And against the lefty, he draws a walk. Not what you want for the Yankees. And Damon is an A stealer. Starts at a 15. Being held on makes him a 13. Suzuki does not reduce that by anything. Let's see, maybe Jeter. Yeah, actually, we're going to play hit and run with Jeter. So we'll roll the 2d6s. Jeter will be an A hit and run due to Damon being held on. And an 8. It's a ground ball to second, but because Damon's going, they stay out of the double play. And Jeter is retired, 1 down. For Bobby Abreu, 2 for 3 with a double and a homer. First base open. Yeah, we're not going to. You're not going to walk Abreu to get to Alex Rodriguez. Here's a pitch to Abreu. 3-9, swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. And here is Rodriguez. The Yankees leading 4-2 here in the top of the 7th. 6-8. Second base X chance. 19 for Ellis will be plenty good enough, and that will retire the side. Stretch time here in Oakland. Yankees lead 4-2. And here comes Jose Veras. Make sure I have his card. Timeout. And here is Jose Veras' card. And we'll be right back to action right after this. Okay, and Veras has finished his warm-up tosses. And Colby Lewis is loosening in the pen for the A's. Actually, Kiko Calero is loosening in the pen as well. So they'll probably go to Calero here in the going into the. Actually, no, they'll go with Colby Lewis. So we'll go with Calero and Santiago Casilla. Okay. All right, Shannon Stewart due up. 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a ground out. here in the bottom of the 7th. One, 4. And that ball is driven deep to center field and off the wall. And a leadoff double for Shannon Stewart. And here is Derek Barton. Jabba Chamberlain loosening in the pen. For 2 against the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And here's Nick Swisher. 1 for 3 with a single. Two, 5, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Swisher is down for the 3rd time today. That brings up Jack Cust. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. For 8 against the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Vera strikes out the side after giving up the leadoff double. And we go to the 8th. Santiago, actually we're going to go with Kiko Calero. Is going to come into the game. And Jabba Chamberlain is going to be continuing to loose, and he'll come in the 8th inning. So here's Calero. And he'll face Posada, Matsui, and Kano. Posada, 1 for 3 with a single. Switch hitting catcher. Five, 7, switch hitter batting left-handed, 1 to 15 single, and that's a leadoff single for Jorge Posada, 2 for 4 on the day. And here is Hideki Matsui. Doubled, reached on an error, and grounded out. So 1 for 3. 5, 4, center field chance. That's a 10, will be out of range for Swisher. Swisher is an E3, so pretty good in the air. Needs a 5 to 11 to make the play. And there's an 11, so he makes the catch. Retires Matsui, and back to first goes Posada, 1 away. Here's Robinson Cano, 0 for 2, reached on a fielder. 0 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice. And here's the pitch to Cano. Not holding Posada on. 6, 7. And, against the lefty, that's a fly ball to center. And once again, Swisher, a little easier play this time. 2 down for Melky Cabrera. Singled and doubled in 3 attempts. 1, 9, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Calero gives up the leadoff single, but no damage. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. And here comes Jabba Chamberlain. And Santiago Casilla loosening in the pen. And yes, that Chamberlain card is filthy. Wow. All right. Of course, Chamberlain would be now the 5th or 6th ex-Indian now to be in the game. And here's Dan Johnson. Lead off the bottom of the 8th, since we get Jabba Chamberlain into the scorecard. And here's the pitch to Johnson. Actually, Java would be part of the 2016 Indians, but he would get designated for assignment. 2-9. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Here's Mark Ellis. Ellis 1 for 3 with a double. 4-8, and don't want to get on Chamberlain's card. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Here's Marco Scutero. 6-11. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Chamberlain comes in and strikes out the side. And Mariano Rivera loosening in the bullpen. Oops, I'm going to get caught up here. So, bottom of the 8th. Actually, no, it's the top of the 9th now. Sorry, that was the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th, Santiago Casilla will come into the game. And he will face Mankiewicz, Damon, and Jeter. And here's the pitch to Mankiewicz. One, two, base hit for Mankiewicz. And they will not hold him on for Johnny Damon. They're not expecting a bunt, not as a debunter. 6-3. And, against righties, that ball is driven to deep right field. Back to the warning track to the wall is the right fielder Cust, and that ball's out of here. So Johnny Damon with a 2-run homer. And that gives the Yankees a 6-2 lead, meaning that Java Chamberlain will probably go out and pitch the bottom of the 9th. Here's Derek Jeter. One 5, base hit. Wow, Casilla not doing very well, and Colby Lewis is loosening in the pen. They're holding Jeter on. One 6. And that ball is hit deep to center field. Back to the warning track to the wall is Swisher. And that ball is out of here. Wow, second home run of the game for Abreu. And the Yankees have blown this one wide open here. And now lead 8-2. And that will be it for Casilla. Normally pretty good. He was, actually no, he has 4.44 ERA. And here comes Colby Lewis. Four batters, and that's it for Casilla. There's Alex Rodriguez. 6-5. And that ball is hit deep to left field. And not even looking up is the left fielder Stewart. And that ball is out of here. Wow. These Yankees bats wake up. They are a tough out. So 5 runs in the 9th. And here is Jorge Posada. 1-6. And that ball is hit to center field, and playing it off the wall is Swisher, and into second with a double is Posada. Ninth inning magic for the Yankees. Still nobody out. Here's Hideki Matsui. 4-7 against a lefty. And that ball has hit the left center field, and that'll get down. Scoring from second is Posada, and the Yankees are making this into a laugher. 6 runs here in the ninth. So you could say they scored a touchdown on the Oakland defense. Well, then Oakland defense. Robinson Cano. (6-4). Well, at least there might be some out here. No. 12 is out of range for the catcher. Suzuki. He is an E2. 4-10 or a 12. That's an 8. He'll get it. Throw to first to get the out. As the Bronx cheer comes up, Matsui goes to third. First out of the inning. And here's Melky Cabrera, the 8th man to bat in the inning. Excuse me just a second. And here's Melky. 2-6 ground ball to short. And that'll be the second out. But scoring from third is Matsui. 7th run of the inning, so they've added the PAT. And lead 11-2. And they're actually going to sit Chamberlain down. They're going to get Kyle Farnsworth loosening in the pen. Here's Mankiewicz, 9th man to bat in the inning. Not so much. He scores. It's over the left fielder's Stewart's head, and into second with a double is Mankiewicz. In fact, he will be pinch run for. Shelley Duncan will pinch run for Mankiewicz. Yes, he's a worse first baseman, but you're up 11-2. Okay, so Mankiewicz's night is done. And the man who started the inning, Johnny Damon, with a home run, is up again. Alan Embry is loosening in the pen. Five, 4, shortstop X. 16 will be in range for Scutero. And he makes the play to retire the side, but the Yankees send 10 men to the plate and get 7 runs, and have blown this one wide open. It is now 11-2. And Jabba Chamberlain will sit. Now here is Kyle Farnsworth. Oops. And he will face Hanahan, Suzuki, and Stewart. All right. There's Hanahan. Farnsworth in the game here. Six, 7 against the lefty, 1-10 single, and that's a leadoff single for Jack Hanahan. There's Kurt Suzuki, not holding on Hanahan. 2-11, ground ball to third, Rodriguez to Cano to Duncan, double play. So last chance for the A's is Shannon Stewart. Three, 5, not last chance for the A's, as Stewart hits one past the first baseman and into right field. Not being held on, not with a 9-run deficit. Here's Derek Barton. Barton is 2 for 4, doubled and homered. 4-9. And that ball is hit deep to right field, and that ball is out of here. So there is a little happiness for the A's fans as Barton actually comes up a single short of the cycle, doubled and tripled. And it's now 11-4. And here's Nick Swisher. Three, 5, and he draws a walk. And Ron Vallone is loosening in the pen. Actually, Farnsworth is already tired as he gave up that home run actually made him tired. So they'll let him try to get the final out. Well, this will probably be his last hitter. Five, 6. He draws a walk, and that will be it for Farnsworth. Wow, you're not happy if you're Joe Torre having to make a call to bullpen when you come into the inning up 11-2. Actually, they're going to leave him in. Goes out and said, just get it out. Here's Dan Johnson. And that is a 4-4. Shortstop, oh boy, Jeter, a little bit of a tough play. Won't make it. He is an E20. He will need a 7-12 to make the play. And he will, and that will end the game. The A's get 2 here in the bottom of the 9th, but too little, too late as the Yankees win this one 11-4, and we'll be right back with the details. Our final line score: 11 runs, 4 hits, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors for the Yankees, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the A's. Winning pitcher is Chien-Ming Wang, as he went 5 innings to get the win. And Joe Blanton is the loser in this game. So the Yankees take a 1-0 series lead. Now, the next game on the channel will be the Mets and Dodgers in Game 2, pitchers to be determined. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you have not already subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good day, everybody.